Hey everybody, just making a quick video here. These fellas are, I think it's about 6 o'clock, and we got 3 or 4 days of heavy rain coming. So these fellas are gonna dig late into tonight, and that's the potato harvester going right there. He's loading the truck, and this guy over here, he's waiting to his turn in line to get under the harvester. So I was just talking to this guy here and just asked him what variety they were, and I never heard tell them before. Zagina, I thought that's what he says, Sagina or Saskina. Anyway, not familiar with that variety, but the windrower's down here at the other end of the field. I could just see the top of the tractor down there. So yeah, this is probably maybe a 50-acre field. So yeah, anyway, they're gonna have a late night, and they're not leaving too much behind, but I picked a few. I just got a few in the bucket. I got a couple big ones, and I'm gonna take some of the, I picked a bunch of these little guys right here, them. I'm gonna go home, cook them up and try them out, see what they're like, see if they're a wet potato, dry potato. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick a few. I might come back here in the morning when they get half the field dug. The only place you really find potatoes is at the end of the rows where the potato harvester come and he lifted his boom up, his digger bed, to turn and go back down the other row. And same with the windrower, but the potato harvester seems leaves more. You'll find quite a few spuds. You know, you get no problem getting your winter's potatoes. They're not leaving too much behind, the harvester. The equipment now that's built, you know, older equipment, you used to be able to go to the field and get quite a bit, right? Anyway, most potato farmers here in PEI are pretty friendly, and they have no problem. Anybody's welcome to come in and pick the field at, you know, once it's been dug. You know, this has been dug, so they don't care. And a lot of them are pretty good too, that if they hit a wet spot, you know, sometimes the windrower can get in there and turn it out, but the potato harvester can't get in. They'll just leave it. So, and tell you to go help yourself, you know, because it's wet and they don't have the time to be in there stuck. I mean, that big potato harvester and tractor, you get one of them stuck, you got some problems. You're calling in a Hymac and maybe a bulldozer if it's that bad, right? So they don't arse around, but you know, they'll lots of times there's been wet land or wet spots that they can't get, and they'll just go and turn them out and free for the taking, you know, instead of them going to waste. They'll turn you out a nice bunch of potatoes where 20 or 30 families might be able to come and get their potatoes for the winter, right? So I mean, I could go buy a few bags, but I just like coming and doing this. And so like I said, I seen them pulling in here a bit ago. I think these I think this farmer here, he's a Dutchman, but he's been here for 20 or 25 years. There's a lot of Dutch people here in Prince Edward Island that sold their farms, whatever, and immigrated to Prince Edward Island. I guess land's really expensive over where they're from, and you know, I don't know what an acre of land's worth over there, but they seem to like to come here. They sell their farm and then they come here and they get a farm for a fraction of the price, right? So, and then that way they can buy more land too. So they might have 200 acres where they're from, and they might be able to sell that farm and come here and buy a 1,000-acre farm, right? So, and actually just seen in the piece in the paper here the other day where there was a bunch of Amish farmers from somewhere in Ontario. There was a bus, they took a tour bus down, and there's another group coming next week, and they're looking to purchase, maybe purchase some farms in the area and move in here. And that's all because of the value of the land where they're at. It's too expensive. You know, and there is some farms for sale here in PEI, there always is. So I think that'd be pretty cool. I think what they're looking for is they'd like to get 6 or 8 farms in the, or more, kind of in the same area type, you know, location, and chances are they will be looking for dairy farms. Any video I watched on YouTube with the Amish, I have yet to see them pulling a potato harvester or a windrower down the field. So it can probably be done. You might want to have 60 or 80 horses to pull it, but you know, but they're usually just dairy farmers. So there's the tractor coming up the field here with his lights on. He's windrowing. He's just he's digging 4 rows and then flipping them out into a couple rows, so when the harvester comes along, you know, he's picking up 10 or 12 rows at a time or whatever, right? So anyway, I'm going to get more potatoes, so I decided I'd make this video.